The Money Map, A Father's Secret Lessons. Silas stood in the attic, his heart racing as his fingers brushed a thick, weathered piece of parchment. It wasn't a map to a pirate's treasure or a hidden cave. It was titled, The Path to Freedom. His father, Julian, knelt beside him, the warm afternoon sun casting a golden glow through the window. "This, Silas, is the money map," Julian said, his voice steady and kind. "It won't show you where gold is buried, but it will teach you how to build your own fortune so you never have to worry again." Silas looked at his dad, eyes wide with wonder. "Is it hard?" he asked. Julian smiled. "It's a discipline, son, but we will walk it together." Lesson 1. Save money first, Julian said, handing Silas a clear glass jar that caught the light. "Whenever you get money, Silas, you must pay yourself before you pay the toy store." "Son, why me first?" "Father, because if you spend it all on other people's inventions, you'll have nothing left for your own dreams. You are your most important bill." Tip: put 20% of every dollar you receive into this jar immediately. No excuses. Life lesson: wealth isn't about what you spend, it's about the piece of your hard work that you keep. Lesson 2. Learn skills early, Julian explained as they headed to the garage. He handed Silas a shiny wrench. The more things you can do with your hands and your brain, the more valuable you become to the world. Together, they began to fix Silas's squeaky bicycle. "Son, does every skill make money?" "Father, not directly, but every skill solves a problem, and people are always happy to pay for solutions." Tip: pick one new thing to learn this month, like basic coding or how to fix a leaky faucet. Life lesson: your skills are an invisible bank account that no one can ever take away from you. Lesson 3. Small earnings matter, Julian said, pointing to a pile of colorful recyclables in the driveway. Silas felt a bit silly collecting old cans, but Julian showed him the beauty in the small things. "Son, but it's only a few cents, Dad. Is it really worth it?" "Father, a giant forest starts with a single seed, Silas. These small wins build the big habits you'll need later." Tip: look for micro-tasks around the house or neighborhood to earn small amounts consistently. Life lesson: respect the pennies, and the dollars will eventually learn to respect you. Lesson 4. Avoid wasting money, Julian said, walking into Silas's room and pointing to a shelf of dusty, forgotten gadgets. "That's the shiny trap. It looks like a treasure today, but it's just clutter tomorrow. Son, how do I know if it's a waste?" "Father, wait 3 days before buying anything. If you still feel you need it after the excitement fades, then it's a choice, not a whim." Tip: before you buy, ask yourself, will this help me grow, or is it just a distraction? Life lesson: every dollar you waste on a whim is a seed you didn't plant for your future. Lesson 5. Start simple businesses, Julian encouraged. He helped Silas drag a wooden crate to the sidewalk to wash the neighbor's dogs. "Don't just wait for a job, Silas. Create one, son. What if no one shows up?" "Father, then we change the sign, the price, or the service. That's called pivoting, and it's how every great business survives." Tip: start with a service-based business. It costs nothing but your time and effort. Life lesson: being your own boss begins with taking full responsibility for your own time. Lesson 6. Use the internet smartly, Julian said, opening his laptop in the living room. "The entire world is inside this box, Silas. You can use it to wander aimlessly, or you can use it to learn how the world works." "Son, where do I even start?" "Father, find tutorials on the things you love. Turn your screen time into skill time and watch what happens." Tip: for every hour you spend gaming, spend 1 hour learning a new skill online. Life lesson: the internet is either a ladder to success or a hole to fall into. You get to choose. Lesson 7. Read and learn daily, Julian said, handing Silas a book about a great inventor. "Leaders are readers, Silas. Books allow you to borrow someone else's best ideas for just a few hours of your time. Son, do I have to read the boring ones? Father, read what you love until you love reading. Then, read what helps you grow. Tip, read just 10 pages a day. By the end of the year, you'll have finished 12 whole books. Life lesson, knowledge is the only investment that pays interest for the rest of your life. Lesson 8, help others and earn trust. Julian whispered as they carried bags of groceries to an elderly neighbor's porch. Money is simply a way to measure the value you provide to other people. Son, why are we doing this for free? Father, because trust is the most valuable currency on earth. People want to do business with those they trust and respect. Tip, try to do one helpful thing every single day without being asked or expecting a reward. Life lesson, to get what you want out of life, help enough other people get what they want. Lesson 9, invest in yourself, Julian said, showing Silas how to pick out a high-quality professional toolkit with his hard-earned savings. Sometimes, spending money is the only way to multiply it. Son, is this really better than keeping it in my jar? Father, yes, because this tool makes you faster and better at your craft. It's an investment, not an expense. Tip, always keep a growth fund specifically for buying tools, books, or courses. Life lesson, you are your own greatest asset. Always treat yourself like a prize worth investing in. Lesson 10, never give up, Julian said firmly. A sudden rainstorm had washed away Silas's dog-washing plans, leaving him upset. Julian knelt and gripped his shoulders. Failure isn't the end, it's just a lesson in a different outfit. Son, how do I keep going when things go wrong? Father, remember why you started. The map doesn't disappear just because the weather changes. You adjust and keep walking. Tip, when you fail, write down 3 things you learned from the mistake. Life lesson, persistence is the bridge that turns a distant dream into a solid reality. Years flew by like the turning of pages. Silas stood tall, a young man now, holding that same money map. It was wrinkled and worn at the edges, but every lesson was etched into his heart. He wasn't just wealthy. He was truly free. He could choose exactly how to spend his life. He looked at Julian, who was older now with silver hair but the same spark in his eyes. Thanks, Dad, Silas said softly. Julian smiled. You did the hard work, Silas. You followed the map to your own horizon. Life lesson. Financial freedom isn't about having $1 million. It's about having 1 million choices.